I am Dana Malcolm. This is your Top Stories Morning Edition for October 20th, 2023. Coming up, the news that matters most.
Join the Turks and Caicos Islands Hospital in supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Together, let's raise awareness, promote regular screenings, and support those affected by breast cancer.
What began as a trip to the airport to board a British Airways flight ended in a double murder in Providenciales yesterday evening. Grisly video of a young man laid out on the ground next to a vehicle after a violent attack, seemingly dead, came into the news team around 5 p.m. Photos show 4 doors flung open as if passengers tried to escape. The visible dead man was crumpled beside his own door. Loved ones of the men were extremely distressed.
And I jump on the ground. Let's go!
Of the 3 people in that vehicle, police say another has succumbed to injuries and one is in hospital. With almost 3 times the number of victims speaking up this year, it's better protection and professionalism that's driving the increase in domestic violence reports. That is according to the Department of Gender Affairs. They credit the enactment of the Domestic Violence Ordinance and the National Domestic Violence Protocol for helping residents feel safer. Director Carolyn Dickinson told us people are braver and more confident as there is more awareness and community outreach. The Turks and Caicos Islands Community College will receive funds to assist with an educational trip overseas following another successful staging of the Caribbean Food and Wine Festival last weekend. Featuring sommeliers, chefs, cigar craftsmen, and local aficionados, the 13th event held tradition and moved from the wine cellar to Grace Bay Club to Crackpot Kitchen and included events at La Dolce Vita, Grace's Cottage, Point Grace Resort, Infinity Restaurant, and Vita at the Rock House. Magnetic Media is your news leader.
There is always a savings and a smile in every islet. Sunny Foods, with locations near you, you can shop wholesale or retail for groceries and other essentials for your home or your business. Visit Sunny Foods in 5 Keys. Sunny Foods now at the Blue Hills Roundabout. Sunny Foods in Grand Turk has 2 locations in West Road and Back Salina. Sunny says no one beats his prices. No one.
Some Turks and Caicos residents are expressing concern over the non-response of Police Commissioner Trevor Botting to allegations of corruption and poor management following a UK investigation reportedly seen by The Guardian. The commissioner has in the past responded to news articles regarding his tenure that were, in his words, inaccurate, but has not made any mention of this report so far. His tenure ends next month. 21-year-old Keneal Duverville has been found guilty on charges of possession of 2 firearms and ammunition by a 6-member Grand Turk jury. Initially arrested as a person of interest in the disappearance of Eder Etienne, during the trial, police say they had found the Glock and PA carbine pistol in his house and in a car he was in possession of, respectively. Represented by Finbar Grant, he will be sentenced next Wednesday. Naisha Hatman represented the Crown. Joining the United Nations, the U.S. and others, China and Russia have stepped up to call for an end to the Hamas-Israeli flare-up that has left thousands dead, including hundreds of civilians. Chinese President Xi Jinping is joining calls for a 2-state solution, legitimizing both Israel and Palestine. The power of attraction. Magnetic Media.
Are you ready to turn your passion for hospitality and tourism into a thriving career? Well, here's an opportunity just for you. Check out these skill certificates at University of the Bahamas. You can choose from 3 concentrations: culinary, pre-culinary, and hospitality. You can complete this program within as little as 6 months, get hands-on training in the highest industry standard, and learn from world-class faculty. Apply today. Space is limited. Call the School of Tourism, Hospitality, Culinary Arts, and Leisure Management at 677-3201. Or come on in and find out more. Don't miss out on this big step to start an exciting career.
After a significant delay, several cases before the courts have finally been assigned attorneys. In the firearm and ammunition case against Chabo Capron and Balika Bean, attorney Miss Laura Maruv Mizik has now received the bundle for Bean, and Finbar Grant is now representing Capron. Bernard Colebrook, who is answering to arson charges, was just recently assigned Oliver Smith KC as his legal aid attorney. Unfortunately, due to the lateness of assignments of attorneys, many matters could not proceed immediately. That report there from our court correspondent, Wilkie Arthur. For weather in the Turks and Caicos, it is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 87 degrees and partly cloudy tonight as well with a low of 82 degrees. That is it for this edition of the news. Top Stories in 5 is a Magnetic Media production. Thank you for joining us.